Intros are for scrubs. The game is already upon us. We are heading for the West Shroud, I guess is what it's called. I need to pull up the map. That's what I need to do. I don't know where I'm going. This way. I'm going the rightish way. Fine. Okay, cool. Great. Alright. Today's plan. I've been playing a little bit. As you can see, I leveled up a little bit. I got a fancy new coat. Did a few little side quests that were silly. But I got a whole queue of quests on the right there on the screen. That involve mostly the newly introduced enemy, the Ixali. Apparently some beast tribe people. That's the people who attack the caravan right at the beginning of the game. But more importantly, I accidentally started a quest that's actually slightly more conducive to more pertinent to the story, at least for the Conjurer's route. I talked to Nolanel or whatever. He's down there. I jumped down there, but it causes damage and pain. Basically, he wanted me to find dirt that was dirty and then clean it, because the Conjurer's route makes so much sense. So I found the dirty dirt. It's back over here. I found it while I was doing another quest. I didn't touch it, because I assume when I touch the dirty dirt, something's gonna happen to me. So let's just start here and see what happens. Interacting with corrupted soil. What? No way! A hostile presence in this game. Ooh, that's hostile. Wait. Ow. No. It's causing such minor damage. How will I ever survive? I don't know if possibly during I think all the goofing around I've been doing has caused me to get a bit stronger than the main quest line. Can I jump in here? I can't. Running jump. Samara, where are you? Oh, I didn't know I could look down there. No videotapes, it's fine. Alright. So that was... So Trial by Earth, I had to kill the sprite, save the soil. And, YOLO! Oh, jeez, that's fine. Save time. Nolanel, that was his name. Oh, there's spiders around here, it's fine. Blessed Bud. Ah, welcome back, Grayson. The elementals whisper of your accomplishments. Okay. How did it feel to confront that embodiment of Earth, to endure its onslaught? Has the crushing power of this element shaken the very marrow of your bones? Just want to learn Cura. Corruption occurs when the land's wounds are prevented from healing. In vanquishing the tainted sprite, you permitted the Earth's energies to flow unimpeded, and to nourish the land once more. Can you not sense the strength of the Earth returning? Already the land begins to heal. Thanks to your actions, that field will once again bear bountiful crops. Cool. Sure. When next you have reason to call upon your art, look back upon this task and that which you accomplished. Did I pick the different class? I thought I was going for White Mage. So why am I... Farmer? Farming? What? I don't know, whatever. Experience once more the grinding weight of the Earth's fury and revel in the memory of life flowing anew through the land you helped restore. With such thoughts shall your understanding of nature continue to grow. I hope you were paying attention, Sylphie. Oh, that's Sylphie, I guess. Alright. See this adventurer here? Grayson came all the way from Stillglade Fane just to hear my lesson. I think that's the place up the hill. Or maybe... I don't know where that is. I don't know the names of anything in here. It's so much fantasy mumbo nonsense. It's fine. You would do well to learn from his example. If you wish to become a conjurer worthy of the name, you must make an effort to study nature. Do you attend me, young lady? Why should I bother studying nature? Kind of on the same boat with her. I can conjure already. That's a nice knee shot. Oh. Okay. See, I want to learn that spell. Why'd I fight the ground? See? You have a rare gift for healing, Sylphie. A wonderful gift. Yet there is more to being a conjurer. I don't think there's supposed to be. I don't want to do more. I want to heal. I'm good at healing. You can't make me do those other things. I kind of agree. Sometimes I wonder why I even try. Sylphie joined the guild shortly before you came to us. As you yourself just experienced, she possesses a prodigious talent for healing. Indeed, despite her tender years, I know a few conjurers who are her equal in that field. Alas, nature, the very wellspring of her power, holds no interest for the child, and when she should by rights be learning about the land, she prefers instead to wander it, healing people on a whim. What a terrible thing to do. Downright shameful. You, in contrast, have been a most attentive student. I have taught you all I know of the element of earth. You may report back to Brother Isumi and tell him as much. You didn't teach me anything. You made me go clean your crops. And then you lectured a different girl in front of me. Like, what? Alright, it's fine. It's all just... This is basically like tutorial quests, so it's fine. You know? It's fine. I'm not angry. This thing needs to not be alive right now. I am synced to the level of you. I literally stooped to your level in order to join this fight. That's how desperate I was to remove you from this land. It's a big bear over there, a little 50 fecta. That is terrifying. I'm starting to figure out like the flow of my different skills and things, because I have a lot of skills. Not a lot of skills. I'm starting to get skills slowly. Because I got things for like curing, I got things for... I finally figured out arrow, the green button, is damage over time. So that little timer that shows up underneath the level 3 Dischuba is doing damage over time, and so that's good to keep that up regularly just to get that free damage going as I continue to pummel him with my stone ability, the yellow button on the left. And then I can also cure myself with the blue button. Make sure I do that periodically. And I have another button that lets me like heal from poison. I have a button that heals sleep, but it doesn't work when I am asleep, so I guess that's going to be mostly for parties. I did it. During my off-recording time, I successfully killed a level 17 treant sapling, which made me feel very cool. But again, I'm realizing, like, especially early on, the Conjurer class is kind of OP. Because I think compared to most other classes, I have, like, I can't deal, you know, very high damage. See, he can make me go to sleep. Like, I can't deal a ton of damage, but what I can do is I can heal myself, and I can also cure status ailments with Esena. I can cure poison and I think, like, paralysis and some other stuff. And so even though I'm not terribly strong, at these lower levels, I can be like my one-person party and handle all my own nonsense. I don't know if I want to go towards that. This might be a mistake. Can I? Oh. I was gonna see if I could steal some XP off of that, but I guess not. It's fine. I shall You know, I'll go back to actually doing the things I was supposed to do. I got super distracted because it's getting to the point where, like, the combat is getting a little more fun. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so one of my quest lines is I gotta go fight a bunch of these guys. Apparently 3 at once. I'm gonna see if I can maybe draw this guy away by himself. Hey! They totally don't care that I'm murdering their friend. Great. Yeah, so those are the Ixali. They're kind of like bird reptile people. And apparently they've been invading the forest, and so I have a whole bunch of quests lined up that basically involve getting them off our lawn. Because they're bad, I guess. I don't know. I think back during my first stream, or no, it was last stream, that encounter I had fighting all the giant trees with the Lalafell and the other human person with the who had like the cloth over her eyes, whatever. You respawned, you son of a gun. Alright. But anyway, yeah, so I think the Ixali had caused that situation. They put like a sword and a stump, and I guess that made the trees all grumpy. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I'm that far enough into the game to... I've done it, apparently. But I think I'm supposed to, like... There's these, like, on the map, there's all those, like, red circly areas. And I think all those areas are infested with these Ixali scouts that I need to get rid of. And I'm sure this is a totally good thing to do from a moral standpoint. There's going to be no implications later that come from the indiscriminate slaughter of other intelligent species. It's totally fine. I'm getting XP for it, so stop spawning. I need to kill specifically a Dull Talons, which is that guy. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, my specific objective was to kill a certain number of these people. So we're gonna get those guys are no longer allowed to be alive, so that's good. You can see I'm getting like a check marks popping up to show that I'm a winner. I think I had to slay Opos as well in order to get somebody's beams back. I wasn't really... It's another one of those, like, this random side quest. I don't know exactly what the details were. But I guess these monkeys stole their beans and they're angry. Hey! Okay, so I gotta kill, like, 6 of them, it looks like. I gotta say, like... I realize, like, from a game perspective, it makes sense that, like, these early areas, the enemies would not be, like, immediately aggressive. Like, for the most part, they just, like, wander around unless you initiate it. Which is nice, because as a newbie, it'll keep you from being, like, overwhelmed by, like, swarms of small enemies or whatever. But then, like, from, like, a world perspective, I'm showing up at these guys' home and just ruining their day, or worse. Doesn't feel super heroic. Like, that guy, his back was turned. That was not fair. I'm like twice his level. I'm definitely picking on him. But it's fine. Oh. Person. I kind of forget that this is like an online game sometimes. And so like randomly like real people show up and it will just scare me. Because I think I mentioned this during the first stream, but this is the first MMO I've ever like really played. Like I think when I was, geez, like maybe 10 or 11, my friend had a RuneScape account, and he let me log on a couple of times to try it. And I think some more advanced player showed up I like wandered into like a PvP area on accident. Some advanced player showed up, killed me, took my stuff, and I was like, I don't want to play these ever again. But in the meantime, this lady wants her beans back, so I'm gonna get her beans. Dameta. I suppose there's nothing to be done. What's that, young man? You have something for me? I have beans. Me and the boys went searching for your beans. My missing bag of moon toy beans. But how? You didn't track down those wretched Opo-Opos, did you? I had all but given up hope before you arrived, but with these beans I can make enough moon toy tonic for everyone in Hurstmill. As long as I have enough micro-chew leaflets to flavor it, there should be no complaints. Speaking of which, my son drank unflavored Moontui tonic the other day. One of his friends challenged him to do it, he said, and you know what? He drained the whole cup in one great gulp, without making so much as a face. Oh, he grows stronger and braver by the day. Nay, the very hour. Either that, or my secret recipe is rather more delicious than I imagined. Now that I think about it, a good many people have described the taste as unforgettable. Great. Thanks for giving me real potions and not whatever nonsense you're talking about. Dameta needs someone to gather microchu leaflets for her cooking. Sure. Oh dear, if I'm to make this much Moontui tonic, I'll need far more microchu leaflets. Young man, would you be so kind as to fetch me 4 leaflets from the microchus outside the hamlet? I'm whipping up a fresh batch of Moontui tonic, you see. Oh, it's a lovely drink. Absolutely bursting with nutrients and goodness. I'll have you know I always drink at least 1 cup a day. Alas, few people share my passion for healthy living. Truth be told, most won't touch the stuff. Not unless you add microchewed leaflets anyway. Apparently the taste and the smell are too distracting or some such nonsense. Oh, but listen to me prattling on like an Ishgardian priest. I shall stop talking and start stirring. Well, don't just stand there, dear. Run along and fetch me those leaves. This batch will be ready soon, and it'd be such a shame if no one could drink it but me. Alright, that's another quest. I'm on my way. Alright. So maybe if I run into those on the way, I'll take care of that. But that could also just be like an off-stream thing. It doesn't seem that... Like, I'm trying to keep, like, the streams for the more interesting, more, like, main story kind of stuff. At least, generally. What was this red area for? Oh, I'm probably supposed to kill microchews. That's probably what she wants. Okay. So it's not actually a gathering so much as a doing. Here. I'm gonna go this way. I got a couple more quest markers. One of them looked pretty cool. It wanted me to investigate the hedge tree. Harriers of the hedge tree. That quest, the second quest on the right there. Oh, something's thumping. Said there's something weird going on with the tree, so I'm gonna go investigate it. And, it's probably fine. You know? Overactive imaginations and all that. I sense a hostile presence. I do? Oh, it's a thing. No, don't, wait. Ixali Scout, how could you? Oh. That's kinda tough, I guess. It's actually not. I don't like that ability. Okay. I did it. I investigated it, and now someone is dead. That's a solid investigation. I mean, really, is it even an is it like even an investigation if no one dies? Like, the tree falls in the forest and no one's killed by it, does anyone really care? Oh, microchip. You know what? Oh, you're level 17. I'm gonna kill a couple of these microchews. They're kind of on the way. It's not that hard. Take care of that quest too. And again, I do love the fact that nobody cares. I can just do whatever I want. And it's fine. And also, like, again, this is actually another example of the Conjurer being kind of OP early on, because these microchews, I think, would generally be more of a pain for people because they cause poison, which is damage over time. And so you'd probably have to, like, buy items or something to specifically counteract that. But I have a spell that just straight up heals me. See? No more poison. So, pretty nice, I gotta say. And the fact that I can heal myself, I mean, I haven't used repose at all, actually. What does repose do? Wait. Repose. Oh my gosh, that's what that does? I'm an idiot. So I can make other things go to sleep, apparently. That seems very useful, because I could cast my damage dealy spell that does damage over time, and then put the enemy to sleep, and just drink my tea while it just dies itself to death. In fact, okay, I'm gonna... Level 17 tree and sapling, you're about to become part of my experiment. Oh. Does it work? It's totally asleep, and it's still being ouched. Oh, that's just not even fair. So I could probably... Oh, man. I kind of want to go back and try to fight a scorpion now. There's like level 25 enemies. I wonder if I could freaking cheese it. Oh my gosh, I think I could... I mean, this would take an hour and a half to do it this way. But... I could literally put things to sleep and just watch it take damage over time. That's kind of amazing. But that would also take an eternity, so... And I might experiment with that off stream. I'll see if I can, like, beat down a tough enemy just with pure cheese. And if the game will actually let me do it. Because I'm curious now. That'd be really, really fun. It's actually, this is something I... Oh. I wasn't paying attention to my health. I got distracted. Do I lose anything from dying? I don't think I really lost anything. I just wasn't paying attention to my health. But... Oh, that's embarrassing. Everybody saw me resurrect like a scrub. You wanted me to kill things. Slew an Exil, did you? Ha! Bloody birds will think twice before coming near our hamlet. The Exil once dwelt in the Twelveswood, you know, but long ago they woke the Green Wrath and were driven out. Needless to say, they weren't best pleased when us Gridanians took their place here. In fact, it's none other than this resentment what kindled their hatred for us. Ah, but I expect I'm born you. By defending the hedge tree, you've once more proven yourself a friend to Hurstmill. If you can spare a moment, I ask that you speak with others in the hamlet. Many of us here could use a hand, and I can think of none better to assist them. I can get boots of wearing, or money. And I think the money probably is smarter in the long run, because all this early game equipment probably really isn't that great. Man, I'm a sucker for boots. Like, I got me some slightly shorter boots. I got me a cloak that's somewhere between like, it's either like a long shirt or like a short dress. I'm not sure. Got my my tights on. And they a lot of the early game gear is not made for the male types, I don't think. Oh well. Ah, it's getting all dark and rainy. Alright, Demeta, I have your leaves. Ah, you're back. Did you manage to find the microtree leaflets I asked for? I did. They're yours. Let's see. Yes, that's 4. All right. Sniff, sniff. Ah, such a lovely scent. Now, you gathered only the 4 I asked for, not one more, yes? Oh, I know I shouldn't have to ask, but these days, more and more people forget to take only what they need. If we're to live in harmony with the wood, we must respect life and remember what it means to take it. Oops. Uh-oh. Never be wasteful. Know the value of life, know the value of our time here in this world. That's why I always live my life to the fullest, wasting nary a moment and nary a word, nay, not so much as a single one. Remember, if you mean to remain within the Twelve's Wood, you must be ever mindful to show respect and gratitude to the forest and to the elementals. You know, you remind me of my son. He's a good boy, but sometimes forgets what it means to be a Gridanian. Why, just the other day, I caught him and his friends throwing muntoy beans at each other. Needless to say, I was terribly cross. Who wouldn't be? And all set to give them a memorable scolding, when I noticed they were playing in teams, and that my son was leading the winners. Oh, I know I shouldn't have been proud, but when I saw the way he marshaled his troops, by which I mean his friends, it was so clear to me that he was a born leader. Ah, where was I? Oh, yes, you see, later that day I was cooking dinner, and he, quite without prompting, offered to wash the vegetables. He's such a good boy, you know. Lady. Ethers. Hard leather pot helm. Oh, sure looks like a nice hat, but I can't wear it. Get some ether. I already have some ether. I'll take one of these. I don't think I've ever taken one, but I think in this case that's the bestest for me. So, okay. There's another quest that popped up in here. Let's go do that. Emeria of Hurstmill is deeply troubled and could do with the aid of a kindly adventurer. Pardon me, good sir. Might you be the adventurer of whom Eadbert speaks so highly? If you could but spare a moment. I've never thought myself a popular girl, and men rarely give me cause to believe otherwise. Yet lately I've been the recipient of several gifts. Sparkling jewels and fine silks over which a prouder maid than I would surely swoon. All from an anonymous admirer. Naturally, I was flattered, but I knew nothing of my mysterious benefactor. And so I endeavored to seek him out, only to discover that he is none other than Albert, an infamous rogue wanted for countless robberies in Gridania. I realize now that all of his presents were taken from others, and that I have unwittingly won the affection of a dangerous criminal. But that's not all. With his latest gift came a request. He insists that we meet in the woods outside of Hurstmill, where he intends to present me with his most precious gift. Oh, red flags, lady. I am at a loss. I beg of you, good sir, will you not go in my stead? I wish only to be left in peace, but I fear a man such as he may be driven to violence when made to hear such words. I pray no harm comes to you. Okay, well. This actually seems like a more... I am going to go meet this guy, because this seems fun. I am curious about Albert, let me tell you. Destination. Do. Okay. That was thumpy. A man cries out in rage. Albert the Lost? Oh, ouch. He does ouchies. See, this doesn't feel so good. I assumed there was going to be some conversation involved, but I guess we're just going straight to the murder. So that's sorry, Al. Aelbert, I guess. I was spelling that wrong, or saying it wrong. Is he dead? I think he might be dead. That doesn't feel good. Well, good news about your relationship status. You can set it to single. All for naught. I give thanks that you're unharmed at least. A letter? For me? That doesn't feel good. My dearest Emiria, I pray this letter finds you well. I know my gifts were sudden and many, but I hope they were to your liking. Seeing you in the first summer of your womanhood, I could restrain myself no longer. My thoughts have been only of you these past many moons, of what gifts might bring you happiness. Yet to see you smile from afar is not nearly enough. I long to live together with you in Hurstmill, and nothing would bring me greater joy. I would give you a grand garden, filled with the white chamomile you love so. But such dreams can never come true. My crimes are known, and will never be forgiven. The most I can hope for is for you to know my heart. That would grant me a measure of peace. And so, if it does not cause you distress, I would write to you again. Yours ever, Albert. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Thank you for bringing me this letter, Grayson. His most precious gift. I understand now. But how did he know my favorite flower? Is Albert... No, it can't be. Anyway, we must return the presents to the rightful owners. I know it will not erase this... Albert's sins, but perhaps the 12 will view him more kindly. Forgive me this final request, but could you go to Gridania and speak with a woman named Mione? You should find her in the Carline Canopy. Tell her of all that transpired here today. She'll know what to do. Deliver Albert's letter to Maria. Okay. Maybe he didn't die? He seemed kind of dead. I don't know. It's a bummer. Kind of like a bad dude that was maybe thinking about mending his ways, maybe. Glimshroom. I was told to collect this, I can't remember why. But that there was a chance of bad guys appearing. I guess that was a false report. No bad guys appeared. So, great. I know worked a U3 outside of that Spire. Worked brother S. Young still glades me. Okay, so actually, yeah, I'll do this. I'll do the Glimshroom thing when I come back. So I'll need to go back to that Hurstmill later. Looks like I have a couple more quests that are now ready to go over in... I think Etat Spire is actually the next... am I going to be able to get up here? Etat Spire, I think, is actually the next main story quest thing, so maybe let's do that for a minute. Let's actually focus on the story, I guess. Because it's important or whatever.
You know what else is important? Checking out my entire playlist of Final Fantasy XIV videos right here. Alright, see ya.